So, Lucas, I'm just on Twitter at the moment, and I've just seen like one of the greatest series of images, and it is just posts from a forum, Resetera, I think, and it's all from the same guy. And I'm just going to go through them all in order of the posts that he's made, or the threads that he's made. Anyone else just have zero hype for next gen? Anyone undecided about what next gen console they're going to get? It is impossible to get a PS5 in Europe. Is the PS5 the most popular tech product ever? Did anyone else buy a PS5 from a scalper? Lost £800 to a scalper selling a PS5. Legal advice needed. That is a fucking top tier tweet right there, man. Oh, I've got that.
Oh my god.
So you didn't get... Well, don't buy from scalpers, folks. Don't support that industry. I don't care how much you want a PS5 or to play this game.
Yeah,
Don't support
scalpers. Like, it's not worth supporting those people for the sake of getting a PlayStation 3 months earlier.
Also, you might get scammed like I did. Also, your mum's on a podcast.
What?
Your mum's on the podcast. Rio Morales.
Oh.
Yeah, she's on the podcast talking about it.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that then. And Karl, I can confirm.
Yes.
As I mentioned, I've been like playing through myself as well, and I didn't check what mode I'm on. Yeah, like you can actually go into the audio settings and pick whether you want JJ, Danica, or both.
Oh, okay, so we just get them. But like, the thing is, I don't like the Danica one.
Then Karl, we've done that. There you
It's
go.
just, I get what they're going for. I get it. I really do.
Yeah.
We don't need that unrelenting positivity. Especially
Karl's gotten to that point of 2020 where he doesn't want positivity anymore.
It's also what it comes across as incredibly insincere.
It does, yeah.
Like, do you know when you look at YouTubers and they're like, "Oh, hey guys, hope everyone's having a great day." It's like, you don't give a fuck.
No.
Speaking of which, I've been checking the progress of this. Like, yeah, Miles Morales, your playthrough's doing pretty well. I feel so bad for you though that I scroll down. I'm like, okay, let's have a look what other videos are recommended here. And it's just other YouTubers with millions of subscribers uploading their entire playthrough in one big chunk. With like 4 million views on them already. It's like, god damn it.
It's a tough life, Karl.
It is. Oh, speaking of which,
I'm playing the underdog over here. I'm doing my best. That's
you
all
are the
we can
Miles
have.
Morales. I like how you landed here, but he still goes in and gets changed.
And I will point out, like, so I've been playing a lot of games over the weekend, like, just streamed a lot of different PS5 games and been just trying out a lot of stuff. So the amount of Miles Morales I've played is, we've got 20% completion on this save file, apparently, and 18% on the save file I've been playing, so I haven't even caught up yet.
So you're just a little bit behind, that's fair enough, but...
So this is all still new to me.
But thoughts on the PS5 so far, then?
Give me a hand.
It's like a fast PS4.
That's all I've heard. No one's actually convinced me of why it's worth buying, besides that you can play this game.
And you can play this game on PS4, it just won't play as well. Yeah, it's just like, it's one of those of like, it's a very solid piece of technology, but there's nothing like, for the console itself, there's nothing just blowing my mind, but the controller kind of is.
We'll remember.
But I just don't get it.
Like, honestly, it's one of those of like, the controller is cool when I'm playing Astrobot Playroom, and the rest of the time, it's kind of just been there.
That's what I mean, there's nothing about this gen that's actually gone, oh, I need this game, which is weird, because Spider-Man PS4 is what convinced me to buy a PS4, a console I've used to play 5 games.
Yeah. That's the thing is, it's one of those of like, would I recommend it? Yeah. Is it worth like absolutely dying to get a pre-order for months and months and then spending 500 quid on it and paying £70 per game? It's like, I'd wait. I honestly would.
Yeah. And for anyone out there, oh, but Lucas got this for free.
You remember the code, right?
It's like, well, you know, suck it. But yeah, my
0112.
girlfriend works PlayStation, so I always have to like mention that to. You know, it's one of those of, I'm trying to be as honest as I can about these things, but obviously take it with a pinch of salt.
Speaking of which, there was a great story over the weekend that I'm not sure how you feel about this, but I was like, it's one of those things where I turned around almost instantly when I saw the response, where it was a guy off of The Only Way is Essex.
Okay.
So one of those dickheads got sent a free PS5, Not from Sony, because this is where the story got mixed up, but he got sent it by one of those like, shitty scam websites. It's like buyps5now.com and stuff like that.
Oh, right.
And that's not the name of the website, but like, that's the...
Yeah, the vibe that we're getting from that website.
And he got sent one, and he just had his Snapchat for that day was, got sent a free PS5, lol. And then his next one was, didn't like it, flipped it for 1,200 quid, prefer my PS4.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cunt.
Maybe.
That's the thing I'm wondering, like, because I thought that at first as well, until I saw like your response, but times 10 from people like, that guy should fucking die. How dare he have the balls to do it? It's like, one, he didn't get sent it from Sony. Sony did, this is a scam website that wanted him to plug it on his social media, which he did, and then he flipped it presumably to one of his rich friends.
This is cool.
So these are your backpacks. So maybe these are things you got to collect then. Instead of backpacks, you have like the time capsules. I'm glad we get these because I really like these in the PS4 one.
So like, if I go, oh cool, yeah.
There we go. Let's go. I say we get a few of these.
Time capsules.
But a little later. We gotta get home from Mom's rally.
I say we get a couple of these, just because they look like they've got some fun stuff in them.
Are you gonna force?
Oh, I was gonna force you to fast travel. Okay, well at least we get to see the fast travel animation.
And this is with the fast travel animations put on. Bear in mind, like this would not appear in the game if we didn't ask the game to do it.
Do you know what the thing I see about this as well is? He does not look enough like Spider-Man to get away wearing a balaclava on the train. Like, if you walk like he is walking into the train with a balaclava, like you would not get away with that.
Yeah.
Like if he was wearing the full Spider-Man costume, it was that one specifically.
And I will say, like, I don't know what your feelings are right now, but what I did on my other save file was I went to the challenges, and it turns out, like, yeah, you get, like, traversal skills and combat skills and stuff from those challenges.
So there you're...
You
so
can't
rather than just...
unlock from the skill points.
I prefer that.
It's a cool idea, but I don't know what your ideas are on, like, me just going and doing a few straight away.
Oh yeah, I'd love you to do that, because obviously the more expansive your moveset, the better, but I am always 100% on board with you have to earn your skills. Because
yeah, me too,
most of the time in stuff like this, they teach you how to use them. Because a lot of the time you like buy a skill. I'm not sure about you. You'll buy, like in Devil May Cry, for example, I just buy every skill I've got access to, and I forget I've got them sometimes.
Yeah,
the game teaches you how to do it and its applications, you've got no excuse beyond that.
And, like, we did a couple of the combat ones, and like, people will have seen, like, yeah, the combat challenges basically get a lot easier when you unlock the skill. So you get like a bronze on it, unlock the skill, and then it makes it way easier for yourself.
Which is a good way of doing it. And
it is a good way to do it, yeah.
The challenge is like 2 or 3 minutes, I don't mind. But at the same time, Lucas, like, what do you think about that guy who flipped the PS5? Because as I said, like the story was, everyone was shitting on him because they thought he got sent from Sony, and that's the stuff like version of the story people choose to believe, even though every story features like his screenshot of his tweet or his Instagram post or whatever, where he includes the link to the scam fucking website.
See, yeah, at that point, I'm like, fuck the website. But the guy, realistically, with the way PS5s are right now, and the bad, like, shit going about around, like, scalpers and stuff, realistically, the good thing to do would have just been to, like, put it in a cupboard and stop worrying about it.
That's the weird thing, though. It's like he flipped it very obviously to one of his friends, because no one's going to pay 1,200 quid for a PS5.
You say that, Karl, a lot of people have been, like, spending their savings on PlayStation 5s, because people are obsessed.
But at that point, though, where he didn't flip it, like he's not a scalper, he just got given one and didn't want it. He had no use for it.
At that point, though, I would say, if you're going to sell it for cost.
But why would you do that if someone's offering you 1,200 quid? This is where
I be an arsehole?
Like, that's where I flipped around anyway. Like, he got given it for free. He didn't want it. And one of his, like, someone offered him that much money for it, and it's like, he doesn't give a shit.
I personally, I'd be like, look, that's too much. Unless it was one of his rich mates. I would turn around and be like, look, just take it for cost. If I got a spare PS5, I would, you know...
Not a spare one, you just got given one. And you
but what I'm saying, like, obviously, if I got given one, I would...
Oh my god, why would... That is the most threatening thing ever.
But yeah, if I had like one that I was looking to get rid of, it would be very much a case of just, oh, contact a friend, like, do you want this? I'll give you it for the standard price.
Like, I saw that people were so mad at that guy, and it's like the Pokemon thing. Like, at first, like, oh man, what a dick move, until I saw how much shit he was getting for it. It's like, look, he didn't want it.
Yeah, yeah.
And the people, like, the best thing is people can say, but a PS5, like you said, this is what reminded me of it, is just a PS4, but better. But, like, he's not going to know that because he's just an idiot.
Yeah, that is weird to me. I prefer my PS4, lol, get rid. I've like, it's literally a PS4 that plays all your games better.
But I can imagine with someone like that, he probably just doesn't want the PS5.
Know that.
And he doesn't want the PS5 because it's too big.
Maybe, yeah.
And I can imagine that. And it's like when you've got someone who is just that, like, outside the sphere of gaming, you kind of forgive them from like, fuck it, I'm just going to sell it, because they've got no idea about the limit issues and the stocking issues. All he knows is he got given something he doesn't want and people offered him $1,000 for it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I get what you're saying, but I still don't agree with it.
I said I turned around and I respect the hustle now because of how many people were giving him shit. Oh my god, why?
Yeah,
these
like,
hipsters?
he doesn't deserve just vitriol on the internet for it, but maybe don't make that post then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you don't want to get shit for it, don't brag about it on Instagram.
Well, that's the thing though, he hasn't got any shit for it because obviously he doesn't give a fuck, he's rich. But also as well, I feel bad for these guys because they threaten Miles' mom. And now can you imagine, like, Joe, the one good part of Spider-Man 3, where it is Peter gets the ability, or he gets the opportunity to confront Uncle Ben's killer. And he fights Sandman, and that is like the most one-sided curb stomp you've ever seen in a Spider-Man movie. Where he's like grinding Sandman's face against the train.
Yeah.
And Sandman just doesn't know what to do. I love that. Oh, cause I think in my playthrough we talked about, was Spider-Man ever gotten just angry and pissed off? And that's probably the closest we've got to that, isn't it? Of like, no, fuck you. I've got Uncle Ben's killer.
I know he's made of sand, but grinding his face along a train is pretty hard.
Do it, Lucas, you know what to do. These hipsters got to know. Oh, the hipsters. What do they do? Oh.
Oh god. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm kind of busy right now, mate.
Is she okay? She hurt her arm.
Oh.
Don't worry, we're taking care of her. It's not you. The underground.
See, what should happen there is he should hear them say...
Oh god, no,
oh! Oh. Like, he should hear them say that his mum got hurt, and then he should instantly get 15 Venom punches.
Like, infinite Venom punches for this fight. It's like the fight with Rhino, where you just keep getting Venom punches because you're angry.
Yeah.
Like, you should just get that.
I love that idea as well in games. Of when the character gets mad and you get infinite or an unlimited amount of... Oh, sorry, infinite or like, increased amount of like a super rare resource, or something like in Devil May Cry.
Unleash hell.
Where you Nero first unlocks his Devil Trigger and you just get infinite Devil Trigger for that fight. And it's like, what do you do? Lucas.
Oh.
Oh, murder him. Murder him.
Oh god, no. Where am I? Oh.
You haven't touched the ground in age. Oh.
All of that one.
She's dead.
Oh god, pull him off. Oh.
That's beautiful. Do it. Slow down. Slow down time.
Like, this is a bit more like it this time.
Well, see, like,
At
right
that
now,
point, just kill.
Yeah, my
kill
mum
Miles.
is in the hospital. This is what his mum's such a nice lady.
Yeah.
Like, she's not like Norman
God,
Osborn
no.
in the previous game, where he is very clearly an evil businessman.
Yeah.
She is just a nice, like, mom who's like, I want to do better for my community, and they run in with fucking laser weapons and start shooting her. Like, as well, her rally was for like 8 people.
Yeah. It was just like a small community rally.
And they're like, we must stop the corrupt infrastructure of the government. It's like, this is just a lady who wants to do well for a community. Oh, fuck 'em
This
up.
is a bit of a stretch.
Speaking of stretch, oh, you get to fall now. Like, have fun nursing your broken spine.
Oh god, where are they, Karl? Oh, they're up there.
Lucas, Venom punch him off the edge.
Oh!
Bye.
Oh!
my god. Was he in mid-air?
I think so. Oh. Like, you, come down.
Do you know what would be kind of neat about these, like, combat drones? If they fought like other Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Joe, because they're like
Oh, yes, Karl.
drones.
Oh,
Glitches! Like, wouldn't that be kind of neat if they fought with previous Spider-Man's fighting style?
that would be, yeah. Like, Spider-Man's programmed them to fight like it.
That was smooth.
That fuck it, you've made sentient hard light drones.
Where are you? I'm
Like,
at home.
what can Spider-Man not make?
No, stay where it's safe.
But you're hurt. What if something happens to you while I'm not there?
Mijo, this isn't like City Hall. We're all
And he's got a legit reason as well to be scared. Like,
Yeah.
this is the second like political rally where one of his parents has been like injured by violent terrorists.
At this point, why does he not, like, have a fear against them?
Of political rallies.
Yeah.
You okay?
I'd be scared of them at this point.
But it's like, I saw a great tweet going around the other day, and it was, I knew a girl who dated a guy she absolutely fucking hated, because she was terrified of dying in a plane crash, and this guy's ex died in a plane crash, and she
Holy
thought
shit.
the universe wouldn't be cruel enough to kill this guy, two of this guy's girlfriends in the same way. It's like, what a way of doing it.
It's like, well, surely he's not gonna have two girls dying of, like, girlfriends
brutal.
die in a plane crash.
Or a distraction.
Do you know what I find, like, really just on the nose about this? That, how do we tell these guys are leveled up?
Shoot each other, all
They're
right?
red and black.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Who's this villain? Who's this Mass Effect 3 villain? Or this
This is
Destiny
the
character?
Tinkerer.
I was about to say, is that more Destiny or is that more Mass Effect?
It's a bit of both, isn't it?
Yeah.
To be fair, you've got, like, the hood on, that's very Destiny-esque. She's a hunter.
I've noticed as well, like, she's got the backpack and, like, the casual jacket.
Hmm.
So it's very similar to your style of a more casual villain for a more casual Spider-Man.
Yes, yeah. I do like that we're fighting someone a bit more low-key.
Grab as much as you can carry.
And I'm guessing the reveal's going to be that's your friend. So odds on that being your friend. Because it's a woman.
Oh,
You can see it's a
Ian
woman
Finn.
under that suit. Yep.
What are you doing?
Oh, is it? Oh,
immediately Karl calls it.
So I called it in 30 seconds.
See, the weird thing is, they showed this off in a trailer, and I don't think they revealed the character then.
They probably didn't, but why does it matter if the character gets one cutscene before they're revealed to be your arch enemy?
Exactly. We're told, oh, this person is like a friend of yours from back in the day, and then 30 seconds later they're the villain.
So I called that. Go me. So Lucas, you know where all these people
Oh,
are going
we've unlocked more Venom.
because you got electrocuted. So Lucas, they're all electrocuted.
Oh,
What happens when you mix electricity and water? Let's find out. Venom as well, they've all got all this metal shit strapped to their costumes.
yeah, so they're all drowning as well.
And they're wearing, even then, even if they weren't wearing all the metal shit, can you imagine how hard it is to swim in a leather jacket, skinny jeans, and Converse? In rough New York cold water.
It's hard enough to just get out of the river's waters.
Did you ever do that thing as a kid where, like, your swimming lessons where you had to take your pajamas to swimming baths?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know how difficult that was? Now imagine doing it in skinny jeans. Oh, Lucas. So what I need you to do now
Oh,
is
God!
get two Venom punches and do it in a row. But did you ever figure out the Venom yank?
I haven't used it yet, no, because in my other playthrough, I haven't.
You've not unlocked it yet.
I just put all of the points into the Venom upgrade
Ah, okay.
instead of the
Isn't it-
combat upgrade.
It's when you kick someone away, isn't it? You can hold triangle to do a Venom yank and electrify your weapon as you bring them towards you.
I believe so, yeah.
Seems like a fun combat ability, but you've not had a single opportunity yet where someone survived more than one combo.
And even then, they just went over a car.
Oh, Lucas.
I'm
you
sorry.
know.
Ah!
I'm not. I'm not. That guy deserved it. Oh, oh, oh! So beautiful. What he did.
And I like that at any point you can
Lucas
just
the
like,
fire.
because you can just hold that and look like you're about to Venom punch someone.
Just to scare them.
Yeah.
Oh. I love doing that.
Oh!
Been knocked out in the flaming wreckage. Lucas, zoom in photo mode. Oh, damn it. I want you to just zoom in on like the flaming wreckage with them stuck
Just
in it in photo
burning
mode.
them alive.
No. No. I'm about to say, if Miles Morales holds up this entire bridge, I'm gonna have fucking words.
Well,
Lucas is gonna do
Karl,
it.
we might be about to have words. Oh, well.
No,
maybe not.
okay, yeah.
Are we going to do it?
I know that there is... I appreciate that you tried.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get people off the bridge.
Oh, okay. It won't let me go down that low.
Thank God it says water on it.
I know, yeah. Oil.
Just
Fuck
petrol.
it.
But I do know there is one comic where Spider-Man lifts an entire building.
Yeah, there is. And that's what they paid homage to in Spider-Man Homecoming as well.
Yeah. You mean one of the best scenes in Spider-Man?
Yes,
Like, they're never going to top the train scene, but that one's pretty close.
it is.
Just they're like, come on, Spider-Man.
You can do it.
As well, how appropriate that it was going to Harlem.
This is just a shortcut, guys. Don't worry.
Oh, that was awesome.
What was this boat thing right now?
So imagine as well if he's going the other way. Right, so sense of scale established, but right now, this is the worst act of terrorism New York has ever seen.
What do you mean?
Like, this is what, like, they have destroyed this entire bridge.
Oh, I thought you meant something Miles was doing.
No, like what the Tinkerer has done. So
Yes.
if they try, and I know I said like the worst act of terror, like they have blown up one of like the biggest icons of it. Like, it is up there with 9/11 being committed right now by these terrorists.
The
If
amount
they
of damage
have a-
this could do if Spider-Man wasn't here.
Yeah.
I like how we literally.
Oh,
got
do it,
T-post against
T-post!
Karl.
Lucas T-post to assert dominance on the bridge.
Does Spider-Man always have to do a fucking Jesus pose at some point?
Yes.
Is that the rule? Oh!
There it is. The one move that they've not put in this game yet, which is the
Spider-Man.
best move in the Spider-Man 2 game, propelling yourself with your wear block and slingshot.
The cannonball, yeah.
But if they have a bit later in this game where you try and get your friend to give up, no, fuck them. Look at what they are responsible for.
And presumably, they're planning on doing things worse.
All to steal one vial of some energy.
Why didn't they just take the truck?
But yeah, if we have a bit later in the game where you're talking to your friend of like, look, come on, I know
The
you're not a bad
redemption
person,
moment.
they can fuck off. Look at what they've done.
I made it explode.
So technically that was your fault, but fuck them, they were stealing it.
I mean, oh no, a very light technicality.
Everyone's safe.
They are the one who threw you into the explosives
Please advise.
to start the explosion.
I have no idea.
Copy.
So these are the Sable agents.
Yes.
No, I'm not your enemy.
What are you doing? He saved us.
Hey, leave him alone.
I'm recording this. We're watching.
Put that phone away now.
So yeah, we have got
Oh
it.
god, we are in America, yeah.
But I was saying, are they going to reference, like, you know, everything that's happened since the release of the game? Young black kid at gunpoint from the police being recorded on a phone.
And then being told, don't record that.
Yeah. Oh!
Okay.
He's scared!
Where'd he go?
Not quite as good as the Into the Spider-Verse moment,
Well, nothing's gonna be, is it?
but nothing can do Spider-Man as well as that fucking film did. And people can come at me for that comment.
It's good. There's a reason that this, like, game, like, half of it is just ripped off. It's
Yeah.
really good. I'm not sure about that effect. I know that you need to be able to see Spider-Man, but I'm not a fan for it.
I think that's the thing
They were
is,
gonna shoot me.
yeah, you have to have that very obvious effect of us being able to see it as a player.
Are you okay?
So gameplay-wise, I get it, but it doesn't look great.
Especially considering, like, how good the rest of this game looks. But
Yes.
okay, I'll accept that so we can see him.
It would be very hard to control an actually invisible Miles.
It would make for some great photo mode, though.
It would, yeah.
People getting beaten up by an invisible
Well,
man.
you can turn hero visibility off in photo mode.
Oh, that's great.
But his
So you can actually have an enemy being Venom punched through the air and take Miles out.
on property, and It destroyed a bridge.
What kind of a fucking cretin wears his shoes on the bed?
Oh God.
Lucas, just right now, imagine if I walked into your house and put my shoes on your bed.
Well, I grew up always being told take your shoes off the moment you get into a house.
And you know as well that's the brand deal. He must wear them in every shot.
Did you see, by the way?
It's not.
No?
Did you
What?
see what those shoes look like in real life?
No, they're crap.
They're not crap, but they're not high tops.
I could pick up
What?
They're just normal sneakers.
Why would they not be high tops?
Even though they are high tops in the game.
And as well, high tops are super in fashion right now. Like my girlfriend has a pair of like Fila high tops
Yeah.
from the 90s. That's so fucking cool. And they look stylish now because that's all back in.
Yeah. But I couldn't believe that I saw somebody just, I need to like, sell these or get my money back because this is a fucking joke.
Our family
Why would they not be high tops?
I don't know. They advertise them as these are the shoes in the game, and they're not even the same type of shoe as they are in the game. They look the same, but they're just sneakers instead of high tops.
So they just look like Sambas or
Yeah,
Sam
I've
Smiths.
been so pissed off.
I'd be annoyed if I ordered them and got that shit.
Yeah.
I've got a pair of Adidas high tops I ordered like last year, right at the start of lockdown, before it happened. And it's like, I've not been able to wear them out once, and I'm really mad because they're a really nice pair of shoes.
When I got powers, and I thought I'll be able to fix anything. Do anything that
But
Spider-Man
I am
does.
very glad that last scene was in the game, because we talked about that a lot, didn't we? Like Miles Morales, Black Spider-Man, and
always mean the other one.
Yeah.
maybe a bit on the nose, but I feel like that's how on the nose it has to be to get through to the people who watch comic books.
But I think it would have
comic
been.
books.
I think it would have been too on the nose if it was actual cops.
Yeah. And you know what? I think that's a bit cowardly. Because I think something that was mentioned in the last my playthrough that a comment
Karl,
I really
can't wait
liked.
to get demonetized again.
But a comment I liked in my playthrough was someone talking about how, it's kind of cowardly that they put the police brutality on Sable soldiers instead of the New York police officers.
But at
Because
this point, like, they didn't really... well, not at this point, but the point 2 years ago, they didn't know.
Yeah, and now they do. It's the most pertinent thing. I like as well, you saw them toying with the idea of purple and lime green.
Yeah.
And I know that no one would like that because this is Miles Morales' costume, but I know in my head that you kind of like that. You would
Well, I
want
really liked those little previews then. I'd have been down.
You'd have wanted the most garish, fuck ugly costume possible.
And I know that would kind of ruin the aesthetic of a lot of the suits, but if I like that it's the classic suit. They don't fuck about. They're just going to admit, this is Miles' classic suit.
It does make it's good that you have this, but how did Miles Morales and his friend make a costume that is as good as Spider-Man's?
Because they're working off the Spider-Man suit that.
I guess, yeah. It's like space age wonder material.
Because they showed the destroyed Spider-Man outfit on the bed that they're working off.
Fair enough, yes, so maybe they just customised that.
But, I mean, people are willing to accept that 15-year-old Spider-Man makes badass suits, so...
Either way, I'm looking at flights.
Like, not obviously in this game, but in other, movies and whatnot. Young Peter Parker still makes good Spider-Man outfits.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that people didn't like the idea of Tony Stark just giving Spider-Man a costume, but what else was he supposed to do?
Yeah.
Like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man making a perfect, rubber suit.
Yeah,
what?
Off the back of, just nothing in the film to suggest he could do it.
Just bearing in mind what his wrestling suit looks like, and then a month later, what does it look like?
Yeah.